Reza, Donald Trump himself signalled in June that he was open to taking down the entire Iranian regime. He wrote on Truth Social, if the current Iranian regime is unable to make Iran great again, why wouldn't there be a regime change? Have you had any contact with Donald Trump?
No, my basic argument vis-a-vis world leaders, whether it is the American president or his counterpart in Europe or elsewhere, is what role can the free world play to be supportive of the Iranian people's aspiration to liberty and freedom. I think it goes naturally that the expectation that the Iranian people have of the free democratic world is to show solidarity with them in their aspiration to liberty and freedom. We have seen time and again in recent history that it wasn't without some level of international support that many movements for liberty and democracy succeeded, let's say at the end of the Soviet Union, or supporting whatever put an end to apartheid in South Africa, or how people such as Lech Walesa and the Solidarity movement were successful in Poland, and so on and so forth. I don't think the Iranian people are expecting foreign countries and governments to determine their fate. What they would like to see foreign governments, however, demonstrate is that they understand that our ask for a change of regime is a necessity for us to succeed and bring about a democratic future. And there's no way in hell that this regime will ever provide an opportunity for Iranians to come to that conclusion, which is why, if there was until now the narrative of reform within the system, that narrative is now completely obliterated. People want to move beyond this regime, and that's why we today have a convergence with those who until yesterday thought that perhaps by means of internal reform we can bring about change, that are now rallying and joining us. And it is important, therefore, for someone like Donald Trump to understand that the only way to achieve peace is to depend on those who want to be partners in peace and stability in the region, not a regime that from the very beginning has spread hatred and enmity and radicalism and terrorism at the cost of its own citizenry, and they cannot possibly be an agent for change and democracy. The world should invest on the Iranian people themselves as the agent of change and the guarantee for a peaceful world in the future.